Bienvenidos, Septograms. Welcome to yet another Commenting Comments, where I just sit here, read all the thingies that you've commented in the past and I've replied to 99% of the time, and actually react to them. So anyways, moving on. Where we left off was at the Russian cover, correct? Huh, great job, bro. Thank you. That one took quite a bit to sing. Took months of preparation, learning actual Russian. It still suck ass at it, but you know, there's progress. Ah, shit, I can barely read this with the tiny ass font. Очень хорошо говоришь и поешь. Хотя я очень ищ. Let me just... boy, now I can read a bit more. Хотя я ошибся в паре слов. Спасибо. For a first time singing in it, I am satisfied at least. I think this... there was something like praising that I did it well. There was something like my accent was weird. And I replied something like, yeah, it was like really weird doing it, thank you. And that's it. Really weird to sing in languages that I know nothing of. It's insane. You pronounce the Russian letter C as the sound of letter S. More like sound of a snake's. I see. I'll have to get used to just saying S as a connector. Yeah, it is kind of weird to use S as a connector. I think the volume of this bullshit. Oh, there. It was blasting my ears. I'll have to fix that in post, but whatever. Dakisha is some kind of Russian expression that can be translated like moreover, or even more, I guess. Okay, interesting. Good to know. Keep them Russian tips coming. Duolingo sucks in other part. Yeah, like it teaches you, you know, very book-wise. Teaches you by the book. Doesn't really teach you expressions that much. I think it does in some other languages, since, you know, there's like a clear preference of some languages over others. I think there's like the most work put into Spanish English, something like that. Thank you, I hope the wait was worth it. Aiding me in stuff that I forget, as always. Thank you, Sikbacha. I am pleasantly surprised to hear pronunciation and vocabulary, especially in the new cover, in Russian. These are really cool knowledges in language that you learn for such a short period of time. What can I say? When I try and learn something, I butt my head against the wall trying to learn stuff until it sticks. I'm glad to see that my practice doesn't go to waste. It's kind of fun to try and communicate in other languages, to be honest. And once you know three fairly well, you sort of catch up a bit faster, especially if the structures and sounds of those languages are different. It gives you more stuff to fall back on. Oh yeah, I mean, you have to think about it. I know Spanish, English, something else. And between Spanish and English, there's already like a difference in, what would you say, sentence structure? So you can think about how the sentences are organized in different manners. And since I know also quite a bit of Japanese, there's like 3 sentence orders that are very different. And Russian has a very like literal writing in a way. Since you can just, there's not a lot of connectors in that sense. Like you can say a lot of nouns, verbs, and adjectives, and use like barely any connectors, and that's how it's actually said. So that's kind of interesting about it. It's easier in that sense than Japanese or English or Spanish, since you don't really have to care too much about those things. But then again, there's like 50 iterations of the nouns based on like, I don't even recall what the hell it was based on, but there's plenty of iteration. Tiochin Krutoy, you're very cool. Thank you. Спасибо. Надеюсь, что получилось достаточно хорошо. I don't recall what the hell I said here. I wrote that like 6 months ago, half a year ago, go figure. Of course I'm not gonna remember. Just something about thank you. I really do not recall. And I'm not in a translating mood right now. Oh, this one, right? I was like, wow, edgy, but it's nice. Who made the song? And I read the description and realized you wrote the lyrics. Pretty good job. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I did that in an afternoon after I heard this song like in repeat for centuries. I really like that song. Jesus Christ. Thanks. For a song titled Ephemeral Muse with this melody, it had to be at least a bit edgy. The other version of this, the final remix, also hits really fucking hard. Yes, I really like the music in Psycholonials. Like, it's really nice. It's very unique, honestly. Like, the Homestuck music is very particular in itself, but especially this one. Since the vibe of this entire thing is so weird, but I kinda love it. Thank you for the happy birthday. It was a very uneventful day, as one would expect on my birthday. But thank you, Sakival. Cowboy Bebop Ost with Monogatari wallpaper. This guy has taste. Thank you, thank you. I do like my Monogatari and my Cowboy Bebop, especially Shinobu, best girl. Especially that fucking opening, my favorite opening from Monogatari. Shinobu, best girl, wallpaper, exactly. Past me and future me are in complete sync. The reason they reference Helen Keller is because she is mute and it's just a weird way of saying shut your mouth. Great cover, by the way, I really like this one. I see, it just feels a bit out of place to reference someone from the 1800s in a song like this. Glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, I sort of got the implications of why they mentioned her, but it's like such a deep cut that it felt so weird in a song with these lyrics. Like, Jesus Christ, what the hell? What's Helen Keller in that? Anyways, moving on. Happy birthday, bombastic dumbass. That's my name. Don't worry, dude. Also, thanks. Yes. Yes, so yes. I uploaded that on my birthday. Damn. Impressive. Other than the la 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 part in the end, yeah, that part was really rough. It was a pretty good cover, better than I'll Write, I think. Well, thank you. I really like that song. It ended up being way better than I thought it would. The first times I tried to sing that thing, it was disastrous. Imagine those were the best la la la's I could get. Every other take was unusable. High notes, man. What's your weakness? Yeah, I'm still working on that. But I think that bit that I did there, maybe it was better than the la la la's that I did there. Then again, it might have been lower. And here are the translated lyrics into English, because I think of y'all, English-speaking people. I ain't gonna translate in every language, but you know, something. Es sorprendente cuántas series animadas tienen el potencial de ser 10 de 10, pero están escondidas detrás de la barrera del idioma. Which means, it's surprising how many animated series have the potential of being a 10 out of 10, but are hidden behind the language barrier. And it's like, yeah, like, dude, Betela Verge is such a stupidly funny series, but it's kind of hard to get into if you don't know English, if you don't know Spanish, I mean, because a lot of Mexican lingo and like a lot of Spanish lingo in general, so if you don't know that, you're not gonna be able to get into it quite a bit. And I reply with, Es algo injusto, diría incluso, mayormente por el énfasis que se suele dar en solo aprender inglés. Si bien en algunos países y ciertas escuelas está la posibilidad de que te enseñen otro diferente, no es lo más común, o suelen ser escuelas de muy alto costo. Está bien que sea el idioma universal, entre comillas, pero solo saber inglés te suele hacer perderte de cosas como esta serie, por ejemplo. No lo sé. Sería bastante complejo aprender todos los idiomas para poder acceder a todo sin barreras igual. Mucho que pensar, mucho que pensar. Which basically translates to, it's a bit unjust, I would say even. Mostly because of the emphasis that it's given in just learning English. Especially while some countries and in some schools and some countries, there's a possibility of learning a different one. It's not the most common thing, and they tend to be like high-cost schools in a lot of countries. It's okay that it's the quote-unquote universal language, but only knowing English can make you miss out on stuff like this series, for example. I don't know. It would be also pretty complex to learn every language to be able to access everything without any barriers. So yeah, lots to think. Admire your confidence in doing a speed drawing. Dude, I gotta play with what I have. Skill? No. Like, talent? No. Guts? Maybe. Confidence? Sure, let's go with that. I have to exceed at something. Since they're just doodles, albeit ones that take me to 10 to 14 minutes, it kind of works out. I haven't done them in a while because, so to be quite honest, I have to take pictures of myself to do references to improve in drawing, because if I'm gonna do them, half of the reason I do them is because they get good traction. The other half is because it's kind of an excuse to get better at drawing while producing something. It's kind of fun. But I don't like taking pictures of myself, and a lot of the poses that I have to take pictures of myself to do, I cannot really do, with one hand. Like, for example, the one that would come after the last one I uploaded should be the Dancing in Agony Blues, and I wanted to like do a shot of the main character from the anime sitting looking at a corner, kind of hugging his knees, and then in another panel like looking back at the camera with a fucking terrifying expression. Let's see how that would work out with my cutesy art style, but we'll see that when it happens. But to do that, I would need to ask someone else to take a picture of myself, and I don't like that. So we'll see what happens. I'll figure it out eventually. I guess it's time to learn some Spanish. If you ever need help with it, don't hesitate to ask me. My door is always open to anyone who wants to learn whatever I can teach. I only knew Burgos from Necromancing Dancing and didn't even try to listen any other song from them, but I will give this album a listen. A nice cover too. Few voice cracks here and there, but other than that, it's good. Can never truly get rid of my voice cracks. I sometimes play off them though. I think voice cracks can sound cool in the right environment. Granted, they're like an unintentional flavor. It really does not showcase skill at all. It literally showcases lack of skill. But if you use them well, like if you demonstrate your lack of skill in songs that are meant to be like heart-wrenching, I think they can fit in pretty well. Voice Decision. One of the most fun songs to listen to from the album is Big Town Becky Blaine's Rockabilly Barbecue. Big Town Becky Blaine's Rockabilly Barbecue! 1, 2, God, I love that song. I'm not sure if my chest voice will ever be able to reach the singer's high tones to properly cover it though. Yeah, no, those guys are fucking crazy. Are you kidding me? They're insane. Maybe the trick is in adding more flavor to the head voice? I'm not sure yet. But alas, glad you liked it. Exactly. After me the flood. Sappy. Indeed. English lyrics for y'all. Again. Get very simple lyrics. Muy buen dibujo. Thank you. That just says very good drawing. I really appreciate it since I think my drawings are rubbish 99% of the time, so yes. Keep drawing! You're doing great! I don't know about that drawing, but I appreciate it. Thank you. I just thought of I just thought of do it to have something other than the still image for the shots, but I'm glad you like them. Buena voz, which means good voice. Thank you, gracias. You're stressing your voice every day, so it's important to rest. Too, you wouldn't want to damage your vocal cords, and the cover is cute. Not great, but it eases my mind to listen. You know, there are things that I find it odd to hear some adjectives put into. Like, I can understand cute songs, right? Like, there are songs that I would call cute. Maybe this one could even count as cute because of those, like, what you call it? Close painkiller instrument nonsense. That sounds very, like, music box-ish. Like, those sounds are cute, right? But this song has depressing-ass lyrics. And it's a downer. So it's interesting to hear it called cute. I'm not judging, just very interesting. True. Especially when trying the impossible stuff. Which frankly, every song as of late feels like that. Why do I keep choosing high-pitched stuff? Question mark. I don't know, man. Today I woke up refreshed. And did as well as I thought I would. I'm literally rendering this song as I write this. Glad you found the cover cute? Question mark. Feels so considering the depressing ass lyrics. Exactly. Lyrics are depressing, but your voice gave me a weird nostalgia, which I found cute. I don't know why. I can't find a better way to express it. You're good. Don't worry about it. Weird nostalgia. I mean, my entire channel is kind of like I would just say time capsule in a sense, since I just do whatever the fuck I want. I'm literally random internet singer number 5,000. So yeah, since I don't do the bullshit where they put my face in every thumbnail doing like fucking Sojax pointing something, or the fucking sharp red or green letters that were standardized by the game theory nonsense. It's like, yeah, I'm just a guy. Keep going, you're getting better. Thank you, Naruto XSSD. I really like that drawing. I actually hate Sonic, but Sonic games have some great songs, and the cover is pretty good. Actually, it might be better than just alright. And they rebooted Delightful? Question mark. Could it be the return of the Delightful cover? I hope so. Oh, you actually changed it into a Delightful cover. It is quite delightful indeed. That is the metric, yes. Once we make Delightful the standard, then we'll move on to Turbo-tastic. Well, you know, that's when I master head voice probably. That's when I actually get a decent mastery of my voice. But yeah, I can understand not liking Sonic. It's not for everyone. He's a snarky bastard, and you know, it's basically furry stuff. But yeah, the music is like bangers all around. Tienes un gran talento, which means you have great talent, and I appreciate that. I don't know if I concur, but I appreciate it. Muy bueno, sabe. Which means very good. Sape, which is a Spanish lingo thingamajig. I wouldn't know how to accurately translate. But yes, thank you. Me encantó. Esta canción de Nirvana la puse en mi playlist de Halloween. Por lo tanto estoy escuchando más seguido. Justo. Coincidencias. Alto sync pasó. Oh my god. This is chugging. Alto sync pasó. Se me ocurrió hacerle cover por un francés random que me encontré en Discord. Cosas raras que pasan. Translating this whole thing, this bit means I loved it. This Nirvana song, I put it in my Halloween playlist. Hence I'm listening to it more often. Coincidences? And I replied like, quite a thing happened. I thought about covering it due to a random Frenchman that I encountered in Discord. With stuff that happens. Yeah, that was a very weird code, let me tell you. He brought his girlfriend, Like he seemed like he was drunk. I don't fucking know why. While we were just there doing karaoke, he seemed drunk. He did his best in singing. Then after a lot of begging me, I finally did a Nirvana song. It was this one. And then he brought his girlfriend. He was like, yeah, this is the guy. The guy that sings like Nirvana. And I was like, hello. And the girlfriend was so unamused, like, you're drunk again. That was a very awkward call. I'm not really a Nirvana listener, but your voice definitely resembles Nirvana. And even though it's out of the blue cover, it's pretty good. Thank you. I see. Interesting. I think I've heard songs from them secondhand more often than me looking for them. Yeah. I'm not really a Nirvana listener either. I don't dislike them. I just... yeah, I don't really seek them out. I don't know. No comments, I guess. After the Mary cover, another nice cover from the Happy Fits. Great job. I do love the Happy Fits. I do wanna do Heart of a Dancer eventually, one day. Thank you. The end goal is Heart of a Dancer. I quote myself, but by far my favorite from them. Absolutely. This drawing gave me a weird nostalgia. Nice drawing. This one. I poured my soul into making that sad face. Also, thank you. Wow, what a tender cover. Reaching Naoki's mythical voice is hard, but he did a pretty good job. Have caught this comment short. My lovely wife is waiting. Indeed. Thank you. Love the references. What was I gonna say? Slayer, 100% style. Always very dandy. Maha punch. Moving on. Hey man, take your time. It's good to not rush yourself or anything. I hope you feel better. I appreciate it. I'm better now. Just have like a time limit? Question mark. On my high notes. After using them a bit, I can't reach them with ease. That's because I just, like with everything, I just hammer the wall until it breaks and then just kind of sit there till waiting for the next day until it repairs itself and I can keep hammering it. The grind is endless. Get some lessons, you'll get there. I am getting lessons, so thank you. Also, 10 reactors? Weird. Is that a remix of With Me? It's a cover indeed of it. These shorts I make are just previews of full covers that I've done. Serves an excuse for me to draw. I don't know if you meant, because there are two versions of With Me. There's like the Crush 40, then there's the one that plays in the game. I think I did the one that plays in the game, not the Crush 40 one, so maybe that's what he meant. But that's my answer. Also, cool drawing. Thank you. Junji Ito is the horror mangaka creating most of the popular horror series and also known for his sweet personality that conflicts with his creations. Great cover, by the way. I think it's better than just okay. It's the classic case of sweet ones making horror and the dog looking ones doing cutesy stuff. Well, I am a former edgelord that has like plenty of traces of edgelord shit, and my art style is cutesy as shit, and I love cutesy shit. I don't know if I'll call myself a dog-looking person, but yes. I don't know, man. It's weird how that stereotype shows up quite a bit. Oh my god, I'm a huge fan. Can I get a shout out? Huge shout out to my massive fan, Yin Yana. You got it. Like, trillion shout outs to Yin Yana. My biggest fan. So stupid. That's a friend that from Discord that I talked to a lot. So stupid. Oh, how dandy. Thank you once more. Very dandy indeed. Fire. Thank you very much, King. What being sleep deprived does to a man. I did a lot of weird things too while I was sleep deprived. Great cover and the MV. Really like the vibe. That was truly some cracked out shit. Which, by the way, You wanna know why I was sleep deprived? It was because of my huge fan right here. This motherfucker right here. Blame them. Anyways, I lose the small amount of shame I have left when I'm sleep deprived. Exactly. Thank you, glad you liked it. Es difícil cantar mientras tocas guitarra. Which means it's hard to sing while you play the guitar. See, the thing is, I wasn't playing guitar. I just, removed the voice from the original instrumental, which has a guitar. But yeah, I concur. You know what? I concur. I don't know how to play guitar, but I have been told that it is incredibly hard to sing while you play, so correct. I agree. While I was having my eroge games phase years ago, I came across Monster Quest, but never actually played it. Monster Quest, also known as Monster Quest. I never actually played it. Maybe I should have played it. Great song and nice lyrics also. I would genuinely recommend it, since the plot is just chef's kiss, so damn good. Truly the definition of a game first and second, especially Paradox, the quote-unquote sequel. They really went all out content-wise. I'm gonna look into it. You piqued my curiosity. Dude. There was a time. I don't remember around which time it was. I think I was covering a... let me check up. I truly do not recall what the hell I was covering at the time. But it was like... I would say... December? Something like that. November, something like that. I was, wait, that's 3 months ago? Yeah, probably. Around the end of the year, I downloaded part 3 with the machine translation, which, cues nicely to this comment. Downloaded translation and beat part 3. I was addicted to that fucking part 3. I swear to God, part 3 is humongous. It's one of the biggest JRPGs that I played in my fucking life, and it's still not done. They're gonna update it, and they're gonna make an entire second run with some, Jesus. I love that company so much. They actually put care into their games, and they so much content, many good characters. I can't. The concept for the final boss, I'll just keep gushing about it. Moving on. Part 3 really doing numbers on us, huh? The wait was so worth it. Now I have to wait for the translation. Exactly. You can use machine translator. It's way better than it was before, and you can practically go through 90% of the game and understand the text. That's correct. The most of the problems you could just get out of context. Like you can understand what the mistranslations mean because they translate to very close stuff. And something that I found very amusing is that it has a little trouble telling the right pronouns. So it's always like when I was referring to a girl, it said he. Like 90% of the characters are women in that fucking game, and it just called everyone a guy, which I found really funny. Every now and then there was a she mixed in there. But anyone else about you can stay 9% of the game with it. I don't know what the hell I said the same thing twice, but moving on. Let's go! I'll try it out then. I did. Thank you very much for informing me of that. I had tried out M-Tool, but it's downright unplayable. It chugged for minutes with each menu. Yeah, the problem is M-Tool kind of does an active translation of everything that's loaded. And since Monster Quest Paradox is a colossal game, it took quite a bit to translate everything for a second. I love Good Kid so much. I'm glad you enjoyed singing this. It was one of my shittiest covers from the last couple months, to be honest. But yeah, I do like it, honestly. It's so distraught, so emotional, but it was an experience. It was an experience. I kind of like it. I might do some others from Good Kid. There is another one that I quite like from him, but the singer from Good Kid also has a range that's a bit beyond me. So we would have to see. We should release the instrumental if you can. I've been searching for it. I just used this website to remove the vocals. It works amazingly well. There you go, fellas. Anyone wants to make your own cover channel? There you have all the tools. Sorry I didn't see this earlier. Thanks. Gotcha. Nice cover. Thank you. Oh my god, is that Foster? Yes, island. Island spotted. And that's... Is that a pig or is that a bear? I cannot tell. But anyways. Yeah. This is also a friend. Sick butter. Yes. Yes, Queen. Thank you. I feel so dead inside after doing that. Sing Poison by Alice Cooper. I did! We'll do it. I'll add it to the list. Took me quite a bit, but you know I didn't. So this is live, sir. Nice voice. Thank you. But I really like this remaster cover. Compared to the original one, where the instrumental was like garbage. this one's way nicer. Because the original one was before Sin even came to mix stuff. So it's full circle, like my shitty mixing versus my current mediocre mixing. It's okay to vanish from time to time and play games. So we're all about men. This is when I was playing Monster Go Quest. There we go. This cover felt a bit rugged, but I remember that's how Tenacious D is generally. It's a great cover. I tried to sound as close as I could to Tenacious D. So if it's rugged, it's because of them. We are but men indeed. I tried imitating Jack Black's thingy that he does, but it is indeed hard a thing to achieve. Yes, I ran out of air quite a bit, but I think it's fairly close. If I'm to like cut myself some slack for once. Oh my god, smiley face heart fire. Thank you. And wow. Amazing, amazing, amazing. My friend, so amazing. Keep going. Never stop. You're a legend. Thank you. I appreciate the praises. I think your voice would be better if you cover a song by Creep or one by Nirvana. By Creep, do you mean like Radiohead? If so, I've done a song from both of those bands. I just don't really listen to them that much. Yeah, Radiohead is weird. I don't dislike it, but it's, you know, it's a weird band to listen to. Yes, the band's name is Radiohead, and their song name is Creep. I think it fits your voice very well, and I think it will be really great. Well, we'll see. Creep is in the list. Great. This opening for Gintama was great, and you're the most amazing for sure. I saw you before working for Naruto, and now in Gintama you seem like an otaku. I appreciate the intention. Like, you know, otaku has a very bad connotation in the internet culture, but I think he said it with nice intentions, so I caught him some slack. I haven't really watched either series, but I do like my Japanese songs. You know, credits are always on. You know. I've actually watched them. They're really great. I agree with you. Japan produces awesome and great awesome songs, whether in anime or even in games. I concur. Naruto really doesn't pique my attention, plus as long as Sin and it has like filler. Like, there's filler and filler, right? Because I watch Detective Conan. There's like 90% filler. There's like random cases, and then like some of them have some plot intricacies. But like, at the end of the day, it's an episodic filler. Like you can, it's kind of like watching Lupin the Third, the second part. Like every episode doesn't really contribute to any massive plot, but it's fun to watch on its own. Like encapsulated, pretty fun. But Naruto, from what my friend told me, since he's watched it, most of the filler is like bullshit. Like flashback filler, which is like, yeah, thank you. Gintama, I don't know, I might watch it. I'm just, I just don't watch a lot of shonens in general. I was looking for this song from the movie, and by chance I came across your channel, and you look, and honestly, it was the best thing I've done this new year so far. That's a great phrase, thank you a lot. That'd be how people encounter this channel indeed. I'm rather flattered, thank you. Yes. Most of them. Yeah, most people just find it by looking for the song. The particular song that I upload. And you know, I'm probably like result 70. That's like giving me a lot of credit, probably lower. But you know, it's there. Like I exist within the results. If people dig hard enough, they'll find me. And most people that I sub don't really watch all the videos. They watch like some. And like you can tell by like the 20 views that I get in most videos. 20, like on a generous scale. The 300 subs are like, yeah, you get like a solid 1 beer, which is like Nico the Duck. Nico the Duck Lava. Nico the Duck Lava, that. And that's the very end. It's like, it's fine. It's for fun. Nice, but why does it sound so goofy? My bad, I just bring the energy wherever I go. Oh yeah, I think I did that one before I started my singing lessons. So extra crunchy, you know. Plus, you know, I cannot really reach the notes of that violin, so I had to like improvise. Because that violin is insane. Grim, love you. What is another girl lusting after me? Moving from that stupid comment I just said. No bitches, fellas, no bitches. I can't believe this. The Italian symbol. Believe it. Believe it. By the way, I learned about some great songs thanks to you. Really appreciate it. I'm glad you share my taste. Glad you enjoy stuff I like as well. You can thank a very old video titled Sub-Zero and Scorpion Fatalities that I saw when I was a kid. Had this song and another one in the background. Found it, holy shit, yeah. Damn, that thing was what, 2007, 2008? It was like very real. Watch it when I was very young. But yeah, since I upload stuff from all around the music spectrum, give or take a couple of genres, you really get to encounter a lot of bands and shit by scouring through my uploads. I only knew Alice Cooper from the hologram with Salvador Dali. I guess he makes fire songs too. Also, what? I have no fucking clue what the hell this is. Hologram with Salvador Dali. Isn't Salvador Dali a fucking painter? Well, I truly need to look that up. I don't know why I haven't, but that sounds like such a weird thing. Oh, and I really like this color. I think it really fits your voice. That's why that's why people requested it. That's why I did it. Like someone mentioned it in the past that I have a similar voice to his, and yet imitating him is hard sin. He has like a smoker voice, I wanna say. So I guess that's confusing. Because he has a voice that's very much like this. It's kind of like a very weird, growly voice that I don't know why he has it. I shrug, man. Moving on. Me when I see the horse that make you say, hell yeah. I feel this cover is really close to the original. So great job. Thank you. Funny that you say that. The name I gave the final audio file is literally hell yeah. Thank you. I do feel like this blues-ish question mark style of music tends to fit me. I don't know why I don't do it as often. You definitely should. It really goes hard with your voice. I do want to do another song from them. Because I really like the one. So I probably will do. I'm not a big fan of Eurobeat, but they are nice to listen as background music sometimes. Great cover. Thanks for the Valentine cover, by the way. It might be maidenless, but at least I'm not without a great cover. I mostly put it when I play League. Like I play League of Legends once in a blue moon, and yeah. Somehow it became my background music whenever I played. Mostly because of the Jin, the fast meme. That's what I was like, yeah. I'm putting Eurobeat whenever I play Jin. Which is not my main, that's Cillian. It's like my third main. But yeah, that's where I got the habit. Glad you liked it. We who have no maidens shall enjoy music. It's good. Very nice. Glad you liked it. And with that, fellas, we're finally done. I caught up with all the goddamn comments. And yes, without further ado, I bid y'all adieu. Hope you had a wonderful time. And yes, that's all for today. Toodles.